Hello YouTube world, it is I, the Alienator Mars, for the third edition of The Alien's Lair. Now, much like my first episode, the premiere edition of The Alien's Lair, we're going to talk about my work. For those of you who missed it, I am a taxi dispatcher, which is the guy who you talk to when you order a taxi, whether it's Pound Taxi or the local cab number on your cell phones or whatever. So, I tell you drivers where to go get charged to me. And sometimes I really like to tell you driver where to go, but that's besides the point. That's another story in itself. So today, I have kind of a cheat sheet with me today. We're going to talk about a couple of things about work that kind of, I don't know if you want to call them pet peeves, but things I generally don't understand about people. Just people. Stuff like people who try to convince me that there are two corners that don't touch. What I mean is, just today, for example, I had a guy call me up saying they're at the Loblaws at two streets. They happen to run the same direction. I'm being dead serious here. And they were at opposite ends of town, so it's not like he was even kind of close. That's how I said, which Loblaws are you at? Oh, the one, the one at these two streets that happen to run the same direction. I said, and he didn't believe me that they didn't touch. So it's like, why are you arguing with me? Give me the mailing out. What address there? Just give me something. Like, where are you? What Loblaws are you at? Then he's like, oh, it's the one with the, I don't know, let's say the Starbucks and the convenience store and the beer store. Oh, you're the one at Upper James and 2nd Street. Yeah, that one. Now, why did you tell me you were at 2nd Street and 9th Street, which opposite ends of town? Just tell me where you are. Try to be as specific as you can. If you had told me 5 minutes ago that you were at the Loblaws by the beer store, there's only one of them. I know where. Then we wouldn't have had the rest of the conversation. Just try to be sort of kind of specific. If you don't know the exact corner you're at or the address or whatever, just say I'm at the Loblaws by the beer store on Upper James Street or whatever street you happen to be on. Fine, we'll come and get you. The other thing I don't understand is people who consistently, every freaking time they call, introduce themselves. Like, I'll pick up the phone. Hi, it's Mr. Smith at 1234 5th Street. And this is not just the first or second time they call. It's like, yeah, I don't know about the cab company you're talking about, the one I'm in. We keep tabs on how many times, at least that phone number has called me for a cab. And if they called 200 times, chances are 198 of them, they've introduced themselves. Hi, it's Mr. So-and-so from 1234 5th Street. And it's like, why do you keep insisting? If you're calling from a house where your last name is Smith R., why do you keep introducing yourself? I don't get why. We don't need that information. If you're going to a restaurant and you're going from the restaurant back home again, fine. Introduce yourself. Hi, it's Mr. Smith from 12 da 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 da. I'm at such and such restaurant here, and I'm going home. Fine. Then fine, we'll make reference of your name. But if you're calling from a house or a residence or what have you, we don't need your name. If you're from a mall or a street corner or whatever, fine. Leave your name. We'll take it. We might not make mention of it in the notes, in the note section of the order, but damn it, we'll take your name. But it is not necessary for every single last time you call to leave your name. We don't know. We don't care. Who cares? Shut up. Just tell me where you are. And the other thing that I always don't understand is people who don't grasp the concept of what I'll be right over means. Now, what I mean is, people call for a cab. I say, okay, I'll be right over. Or, I'm on my way. People are like, what do you mean? I'll be right over. How long are you going to be? I'm on my way. How long? I'm on my way. How long? I'm on my way. Is that so hard to understand what the concept of I'm on my way is? If you want to know how many minutes, ask, how many minutes before you show up at my location? Fine. 7 to 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes. 20 minutes. An hour. Whatever the wait time happens to be. Now, back to my first episode again. Kind of a part B to this is, which is no need to keep calling looking for your cab. For those of you who haven't seen part 1. This is especially true from residences and bars. Like if it's 3 in the morning, you're drunk and you want to go home. I get that. I've been there. But me working there, I wait no less than 25 minutes between phone calls. I got a cell phone. My phone tells me when the last time I called was. 15 minutes. Okay, I can wait. 20 minutes. Okay, I can wait. 25 minutes. Where's my cab? Come get me. David, where are you? Don't call in 2 or 3 minute intervals. Somebody stole my taxi. Like, we know. Because chances are, unless you're one of these towns that only has 1 bar and 6 taxis, if you're in a bigger town with several thousand people in it, and more than 1 bar, chances are, just because the bar you were at and wanted to go home from is emptying out, doesn't necessarily mean that half a dozen other bars aren't emptying out at the same time. Because guess what? They are. The town I live at, technically closing time is 2 in the morning. Last call was about 1:45. The bars will start shooing people out of the bar to go the fuck home at sometime between 2:30 and 3 o'clock, depending on the owner of the bar. Plus, I don't remember the bylaws on that. But anyways, just don't keep calling saying, where's my cab, 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 where's my cab. We are getting to you. We are trying our best. There are people who live in other cities who call for cabs too, so just be patient. We will get to you. We do know the feeling of being at a bar drunk and wanting to go home. Or to the local Denny's. Or to Timmy's to grab something to eat. We get that. Offering money to the dispatcher doesn't work, because how are you going to pay us? When I did full-time overnights, I used to get offered, oh, if you send me a cab right now, I'll give you $20. How are you going to bring it to me? You're going to 3 cities over. How are you going to give me $20? You're here, I'm down here, and you live way the hell, like, over there. How are you going to give me the $20 to send you? Drop everything and send you a cab right now. If I didn't like my job, I'd go and get you myself just to get the $20. But you're not going to make a detour to come and to drop off $20. Like, screw off. So, I think that's my rant for the day. Thank you for listening. And remember, if you get into trouble, don't name it after me, and I shall see you next time.